This morning we're getting ready to feed the puppies, but I wanted you to see already at 3 months old. Watch this. Go take a look. Watch this. I want everybody to sit down before I feed them. So the only one that I'm waiting for is Grizzly and that's Grizzly. Come on, Grizzly. Sit down. Now, if anybody has ever seen the videos that we've had in the past, this is Ginger from Ginger's Hope. Ginger was, and actually she's actually the month dog that we have on my Facebook page. Ginger's story comes from another city. I think she came from somewhere up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But the thing is that when they had her, thing was that she would sit in the corner. She would cower. She would be. She basically was a shutdown. There was nothing that anybody could do to bring her out of her shell. A lot of people were trying, food, affection, talking to her, letting her know it's okay. And in most cases, when you have a dog like that, from what I've learned from my guys, you have someone like that, let them be, let them come out on their own, So what I did is just that, and then over time. She was actually able to come out of her shell, gradually. Of course, it took time, and she's been here for almost about 2 years. But, to see her, being able to move, act, and feel like a real dog, that makes me proud. Alaska. Zyra. 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 Hey. Zyra. Alright. So from what Minchie just did, that is going to forfeit what, her bow. Zyra. 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 Come on, over here. Come on, Zyra. But I don't want to go to her. I want her to come to me. Zyra. Come here, Zyra. Zyra. There you go. Come on, Zyra. So what happened was that Minchie felt that Zyra was coming into, her boat. So what she did was she snapped at her. Of course, that right there to me is disrespect. So if she's gonna do that, then you're gonna get off my table. I would not allow or condone fighting on my table. So I want everybody to understand that. So the more that I keep on enforcing rules like that, I can have more control. But I didn't get scared. I didn't get worried. I didn't get upset. I didn't really feel anything. I just, took care of the problem and, we're moving on, So I know Jackson is going to give me what I want, which is, like I said, asking for more. So I'll use him as an example once he gets done, because he's almost finished. And Jackson would be this guy right here. So like I said, once the bowl's finished, and I know, he usually has a good appetite for more. See it? That right there is saying, can I have some more? Yeah, sure. You give me what I want, I'll give you what you want, which is more. So you can see how the positive reinforcement works. I mean, I'm not using, I'm using treats, which is the food, but I'm also letting him think, what do I have to do to get more? And after I've already shown him what he needs to do, he knows, okay, well, the bow's still there. I normally will remove the bow, but what happens when the bow's there, they know, okay, we're getting seconds, and that's what I want them to do. I want them to think about what it is that, is going on. If the bow's gone, okay, that's it. If the bow's still there, okay, we can get more. So now this is Azul. He used to be called or named Hades, and the thing about this guy was that he was actually a really bad case. We worked with him last year, and what happened was that the owner was, she didn't have the resources or the knowledge to do what she needed to do for him. But what had happened is he had actually picked up a human aggressive, not necessarily a really bad human aggressive, but in the family he was pretty much the dominant one. So when he came here, it was, we had, a couple of words here and there, but the thing was is that I never allowed him to get beyond that. You're not going to get your way around here. So over time, what we've done is, we make him wait, we make him, do certain exercises around the camp. So I want him to understand that, he has no power, and for someone who, when someone would get close to his food. Even with somebody doing this, I'm not gonna really do anything as far as put my hand in there or anything like that. But just this right here was just enough to set him off, and it took time, it took a lot of effort to change that, so that way he didn't feel the need to control or And then the other thing is not only the controlling part, but the other thing was that he knew that he could control humans. So when he met me, it was a totally different ballgame. And then also in the past, he wasn't able to get around others. So he's come a long way for spending time with us, which is really, really good. Someone like this would be a good Doberman for adoption. As long as the owners, stick with the regime of what it is that we've taught them. So again, I'm gonna let him know that if you want another one, we got enough. So it's not like I'm worried about it. But again, I want him to think, what do I have to do in order to get more? See, and this whole time I was talking to you, and I mean, look at it. So again, I've left the bow over there in front of Mocha. So again, I want to see if she's gonna sit. I wasn't looking at her. I was not looking at her. But she gives me what I want. I'll go ahead and do what she wants. So you see, even feeding is an exercise. You know, when we're working with them, you know, it's to to show them structure. It's to show them what they need to know in order to eat. What the requirements and the rules. So everything that we do here has got some type of structure. That's what makes them the way they are. There's someone that is controlling everything that they do. How many people do you know that can actually, feed a group of dogs, just like this without any problems? I recently had a case where I was working with a client and her two dogs, Ollie and Mozart, and they were having, instances where their dogs are just fighting, And once I showed her what she needed to do and what to look for, it totally changed the dynamic of mealtime. Like you see, so she's done. But again, she didn't finish everything. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. That's good. That's good. So one of the things that I'm also working with is, Bear. Bear has been with us for a good while, almost about a year. But I'm still working with him as far as what I was working with Virginia. So but I didn't tell her to do that. I'll give her one more.